Hmm.
Talking While Playing is live. I'm testing this because this seems like a better way of maybe doing these videos. I don't know. We'll see how it works out. Especially since I just blew $40 on an XSplit subscription. But yeah, I just got out of the gym. I am a little tired, and I feel like playing something kind of dumb. So I'm going to play Megaman 2 and drink all this fruit juice because I am completely dehydrated. That's the sound of me drinking a ton of fruit juice. So I'm going to talk a little bit about Mega Man as I go. I've been on a big Mega Man kick recently. I don't really know why. I just finished building my gaming PC, and instead of playing like things that look amazing for this day and age, I'm playing Mega Man. I don't really get it, but I've been going through like a big 8 and 16-bit revival over the past week or 2 weeks, ever since PAX really. But yeah, so let's get to it. You always start with Metal Man. So, I mean, Mega Man, what can I say? Like, I really like Mega Man, even though I don't have the great love affair that most people had when they were kids growing up. Like, I didn't play a whole lot of Mega Man games when I was growing up, mostly because at the time I thought they were, like, needlessly, oppressively hard. When I was like a little kid, I was like, this is ridiculous how hard these games are. So I don't know, I never really got into it. I figure like now that I'm a lot older, I can see the merit in the game design behind like all the Mega Man games and why people consider like certain ones to be really good and certain ones to be really terrible. But I think like going back and replaying all this stuff, it's like Mega Man 2 still holds up, even though it's kind of stupid. Because the game design, it was designed to be a lot more of a game, like a pure game, something that's not trying to trick you. I feel like older Mega Man, or like older, I say, like I guess like everything past 3. The problem with Mega Man 2 is that it's kind of easy. It's not like terribly easy or anything, but it's definitely not the most difficult game that I've ever played. There's a lot of games that come out now that feel like way harder. And I feel like after Mega Man 2, they tried to really put a lot of emphasis on making it a lot more difficult, so there's a genuine challenge. The problem with that is that it doesn't make the game fun. It makes it really annoying. Like, I tried playing Mega Man 3 the other day, and it was a goddamn nightmare. Like, that game is just not fun, because everything that they put in there to be a challenge or a trap or something is just ludicrous and frustrating, and like you can see what they're trying to go for, but man, it sucks because like there's no triumph. It feels like every time they throw something that's really genuinely impossibly hard at you and you beat it, you can't really enjoy it. You can't really enjoy it because every time, because you beat that and then there's something right behind it to mess up your day. That's even harder. Oh, come on. Dead. It's really annoying. And you never get that sense of triumph unless you beat a level. But, I mean, the levels in that game are so much longer than they are in 2 or 1 that it's just like you're just going and like beating these gigantic, really hard, really annoying areas, and it never feels fun. It always feels really annoying. Mega Man 2 doesn't really have that problem. I mean, granted, that was Metal Man, and Metal Man's been easy, but it's these levels, there are certain levels that are really hard, but they're not so hard where, you know, it always feels like you're going up against insurmountable odds. I don't feel like Mega Man 3 doesn't have anything like that. Mega Man X1 sort of has stuff like that, but it's not that bad. It's just like stupid block puzzles that are annoying, but they're not terrible. It all kind of works out in the end. I mean, I think at this point we've all seen Ego Raptor's video about teaching with theming, and I feel like right after Mega Man 2, what am I doing? Right. After Mega Man 2, they throw that out the window. Like, they don't give a crap about theming. It's like everything in Mega Man 3 just feels like it's a giant trap for players to fall in. Like, it never feels like it's teaching you what you need to do in order to beat it. It just feels like it's setting you up for this, like, giant, like, punchline. Oh, you just beat this really tough platforming section? Guess what? Now you gotta beat this secondary platforming section that's even harder. It's stupid how they do that. Give me some life, please. And Mega Man 4 is the same way, where it's not... Mega Man 4 is a lot easier than Mega Man 3, but it still feels really dumb in the fact that, like, most of the stuff that they throw at you is just, like, really challenging sections that have no payoff for the player. Ooh, man, you are giving me so much stuff. I don't know. It's frustrating to me when that happens. And if you get to Mega Man, like the Mega Man X games, I feel it's the same way. Mega Man X does such a good job, explaining how to play without saying a goddamn word, and it's great. And then Mega Man X2 assumes that you played through 1. And throws a lot of complicated shit at you, but it's never, like, insurmountable. And then you get to Mega Man 3, and it's like, what the hell is going on? Mega Man 3 is so goddamn confusing. I tried playing that the other day, and it's like, I don't even know what's going on anymore. Especially after playing through... I'm gonna die. Especially, it's bizarre, because Mega Man X3 has so much, like, weird crap that doesn't need to be there, like the weird, like, mechs that you can get, but you have to find them in the world. It feels like, and here's what's kind of like, here's what it is about Mega Man. When Mega Man is simple, it's really great. When Mega Man starts trying to get too complex for its own good, it gets really, really annoying. Like, I feel like this is the thing that Capcom doesn't understand anymore. It's like, Mega Man 2 is great because there's nothing that's really crazy about it. Like, you can go at your own path, you can really choose your own way to get through the Robot Masters, you don't have to follow the weakness path. It's really nice. Mega Man 3, if you're not following, like, you have a choice on where to start because some of the dudes are really crappy. Like, Snake Man is really easy to beat, but so is Top Man, and so is Magnet Man. But man, if you aren't following, like, there's no way you're gonna beat Needle Man with the goddamn Buster, because it's Needle Man, and Needle Man's a goddamn jackass. It's, I don't know. The more they complicate the formula that what Mega Man is supposed to be, the more not fun it gets. And it really shows when you look at, like, Mega Man X4, which I really like as a game, but goddamn, Zero's campaign in that is so fucking complex. Like, it's really annoying, because you have to do all this crazy stuff that X doesn't even need to think about. Like, X can shoot and stuff. Zero, you're doing, like... It almost feels like playing a beat-em-up. But Zero isn't designed, or... Oh, crap. No, that was dumb. I don't know why I did that. That was stupid. But Zero isn't designed to be... Mega Man X4 isn't designed to be a beat-em-up. So you're playing through this game that's designed to be, you know, a jump-and-shoot game. But you're going through and, you know, pulling, like, physical combos against dudes. And it feels more like a Streets of Rage game, although... It feels more like a Streets of Rage game, almost. And they keep going that direction through X5, and X6, and then you get to X7, and people lost their goddamn minds. Like, oh my god. Mega Man X7 is so terrible. It's so terrible. No, wait, sorry, what was... X6 was the first 3D one, right? Yeah, no, that game is goddamn terrible as well. But, yeah, man, it's... And then Mega Man X8 kind of pulls it in. Mega Man X8 feels a lot like Mega Man X2 with two absolutely... I don't know why I'm doing that. With two absolutely terrible... Yeah, I'm doing the wrong thing here. Why am I using the Buster? No. There we go. Yeah, Mega Man X8 feels a lot like Mega Man X2 with two terrible vehicle levels. Go away. And, I mean, it kind of, like, makes you wonder, it's like, obviously the reason that there are no more Mega Man games is because there's nobody at Capcom that really wants to make it anymore. Like, Inafune's not there anymore. Everybody else has new projects. It feels like everybody that's really invested in the Capcom model of game at this point is off doing, like, Dragon's Dogma, or, you know, the fighting game suites. Like, nobody cares, nobody at Capcom really gives a crap about making a really good, decent platformer at this point. And that's kind of okay, because honestly, I feel like the reason why we got so many crappy Mega Man games in the past is because they just had people who didn't want to do it anymore, you know, wasting time. Because, you know, everybody wants a Mega Man game. We have to have a Mega Man game on the shelves. We need to sell this Mega Man game. But in the end, all that does is, you know, make people who don't care work on this thing that they, you know, don't really care about. And it's kind of okay that they don't care about it, but I'd much rather have them not put out a Mega Man game than have somebody who just doesn't want to do it work on it, because they're going to make something that's subpar. I mean, to their credit, whether you like the new Ninja Theory Devil May Cry game or not, that was a game that they wanted to make. Like, you can see the love and the care put into it, even if it's not the ideal direction that a lot of people wanted Devil May Cry to go. It's fine. I mean, and that game isn't nearly as bad as people make it out to be. That game's actually pretty good. It's not amazing. It's not platinum, but it's pretty good. And, I don't know, it's a weird thing, because my ideal solution at this point has always been for Capcom to get on the phone, call up, the go-to was WayForward, because WayForward knows how to make a Mega Man game. I have no lives. I'm probably gonna die here. No, it's not gonna do this. Because WayForward loves making old-school, like, 8-bit style games. And just have them make a really good, pretty Mega Man game. Now, apparently, correct me if I'm wrong, but apparently everybody who was worth their weight at WayForward has left WayForward and is now at Yacht Club Games. I saw those cats at PAX, and they're making Shovel Knight. Holy crap, that game looks so good. That game was so much fun to play. It's like, yeah, it's like a mixture of Mega Man and DuckTales. And I feel bad because they have this game that is pretty much DuckTales coming out at the same time as the DuckTales re-revive. And, oh god, I can't skip this. Get it to item 2, it's fresh chat. I know, it's fine. Okay, who do I fight now? What was that? Metal, Airman. It's Crash Man. Why don't I have hands? But no, so, you know, and maybe the answer is just, yo, give... yeah, I still need Metal Blades. Maybe the answer is just give Mega Man a Yacht Club Games. Let that be their big claim to fame, you know? They've made enough good stuff that... And granted, most of it's just like covers. Like they made a Mega Man Neon, or not Mega Man Double Dragon Neon, which I don't really like as a game, but my god, that game is charming as hell. Like, that game is so funny. Like, it's worth the price of admission, or worth the cost of admission, just for the comedy of the game alone. I don't have 3. Crap. Why did I do that? Alright. And this is the problem taking this particular path. If you don't have item 3, you have to actually do all this platforming. It's really slow. But, yeah, I mean, just give them Mega Man, let them make a Mega Man game. We know that they can make those old school Mega Man style games. But, I mean, Capcom seems so burned on working with, you know, Western developers, quote-unquote Western developers, because they made bad decisions. I mean, honestly. I played Lost Planet 3 at PAX. Yeah, if that game comes out in the shape that it was in when I saw it at PAX, that game is going to fail magnificently. Holy crap, that game is not done. It wasn't fun to play, like the controls didn't seem to work. It wasn't good. But they're going to put that out, and because it was done by, what, Spark United? Spark Industries, something like that, who makes bad games. I'm sorry, but they make bad games. And it's like, we know that they make bad games, so why are you giving them this game? It was beyond me. Lost Planet is one of their good franchises, and they gave it to somebody who just is notorious for making bad games. It doesn't make any sense. It hurts my head just thinking about it. I mean, Devil May Cry did well, so who knows? Goddamn birds. I mean, it seems like a home run. Just give them, give them Mega Man. Let them make a really good Mega Man. Of course, let them make a really good Mega Man, and just, you know, rake in the cash from people who are hungry for a new Mega Man. Because there are people who will pay for anything. And granted, I don't like Mega Man 9 or 10. I thought those were... They have good bosses, but the levels are so terrible. Like, they're not fun at all. Do I have any E-Tags? I have one. Stay on that. It's... yeah, I'll get that. I don't know, man. It's like... Whoa! Okay, never seen that before. Nice. Sweet. Here. Alright. Wow. But, like, I don't... It doesn't seem like it's the hardest thing to figure out how to fix Mega Man. Just keep it simple. Dead. Crash Man, you suck. It's like, I don't know, man. Like, the Mega Man Zero series is really good, but it's also the most complex crap that they've done with the series yet. It's like, it takes the idea of just going, oh, what do you get from that? Oh, Crash Bomber, that you need to use. It takes the idea of, like, having to, like, it's taking the ideal path, and, can I get that? Yeah, I can get that. It takes the idea of going the optimal path and kind of throws it out the window in order to make way for, like, the chip system, which is even more complex, because now they're not rewarding you for playing well, they're rewarding you for exploring. And that's not really, it doesn't do it well enough. It's, like, they want it to be, I hate this part. They want it to be like a Metroidvania, but it's not designed, crap. Oh, I'm gonna die so many times. I don't like this part. I have Flash Stopper, right? Yeah. When we get to the second part, I'm gonna have to use Flash Stopper. I hate this part. Okay. But yeah, it's the game isn't designed to be like a Metroidvania, like a core exploration type game. So you get a lot of problems. I could have gotten that stuff. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. And I don't know. I know it just adds another layer of complexity on top of everything. But at the same time, Mega Man doesn't really need another layer of complexity. It just needs the formula to stay. Ah, why did I jump? This game over now. I got it. It just needs to. It needs to keep the formula simple. And if you overcomplicate it, then you run into problems where the game just isn't fun to play anymore. I mean, it doesn't take a whole lot. I don't think. It's just, you know, keeping the designs simplistic. Which, for a lot of games, is troublesome, but Mega Man isn't one of those games. God damn. Oh, I hate this. I hate this part. I hate this part. Okay. But well, that life will probably be there in a second. But no, it's... I wish I mean, granted, I'm no game designer, and I'm no artist, but man, like, it doesn't feel like Mega Man is an unknown commodity, you know? It feels like everything that it does is very obvious, and it's when you get into the problem where you say, well, we just did this, we can't do this again, that you run into problems, because of course you can do it again, just maybe change some stuff up. It's more about making well-designed levels and well-designed bosses, and not trying to actively be, like, smarmy about it. I feel like Mega Man 3 especially is trying to be smarmy in its design, where, you know, it's not rewarding you anymore. It's actively making you feel, oh, come on. Oh, damn it. I should have used it then. If I get into that situation again, I'll use Flash Stopper. This Flash Stopper is good for a goddamn thing in this game. But yeah, I don't know. I play a lot of video games, and I feel like a lot of video games don't have this problem. And it's mostly just Mega Man. So keep it simple, stupid. Okay, and then 2. And pull back. This Flash Stopper. Wait, do I have Flash Stopper? I don't even have Flash Stopper. What am I talking about? Oh, I'm gonna die. Flash Stopper. We're in Flashman stage. What am I talking about? Wait, that's right. I don't know. Whatever. We'll keep going. Oh, man. Big man. Like, even this isn't terrible, because once you finish it, you feel accomplished. And this boss isn't all that difficult. The stage is more difficult than the boss. And I feel like there's a really important balance that you have to meet when you're designing this stuff. Oh, that was close. Nope. Oh, God. Lips. Oh, Flashman. Flashman. Yeah. And this is kind of how Mega Man goes. You sort of yell at it until you beat it, and then it's like, yay! But you yell at it a lot, because it's Mega Man. funny. I thought that there was a game where you could play as Roll, and apparently there isn't. It's just the Mega Man 6 ROM hack. I was almost disappointed, because I always kind of wanted to play as Roll, even though Roll is completely useless in the Mega Man universe, in the Mega Man timeline. Alright. So we got this. We in there. We in there. Alright. That's it? Two more. That's it. Okay. Yep. See? You beat that, you feel accomplished, and then the rest of the level's easy. The rest of the level's easy, and the boss is easy. Thank you. Wale. Alright. Gotta jump through the doors. Crash Man. The problem about Crash Man's dumb weapon is that it takes so long to actually shoot. With the last shot. 30 points. Nothing but net. Works for me. So I don't really have that much more insightful things to say about Mega Man. It's just... the answer isn't making another pseudo 8-bit Mega Man. You need to make something new. And I feel like they're overthinking it when it comes to making something new. Right. I don't know. How do you beat... I don't know. The music in Mega Man 2 is so much better. Like, it's so good. The music in Mega Man 3 isn't nearly as good. Like, Snake Man's theme is fine, but it's like, man, listen to this, come on. It's really good. Drink some more juice because I'm super dehydrated. So that might be where I call it a... talking about playing is live, but I think I'm going to keep going until I decide I don't want to play Mega Man 2 anymore. I like this game. It's a really good game. I just messed up, didn't I? There's... I feel like I'm missing something important. I'll just kill that guy. Stop being a dick. Sniper Joe! Stop being a dick. Pass. Alright. Run. Yeah, you want to run here. Get on. Skip all those dudes. Get an E-tank. And then both with this one. Then we use Boomer Kwang's weapon. It's Boomer Kwang. No! Oh, that sucks. I just completely wasted that. Great. Great. Fantastic. Saw plates? Yes. I love the Mega Man 2 rule of, think of this game, imagine if Mega Man 2 was in real life. Could you fuck it up with the saw blade? If the answer is yes, you could probably fuck it up with the saw blade. I love it. It's great. I wish more Mega Man games did that. 1 does that, and 2 does that, and 4 kind of does that, but not really. 3 is just like, replace the Buster with Needle, whatever, and then blow through the rest of the game, because the rest of the game's super easy. It's like, whatever. Oh my god, I have so many friend requests. I don't know who these people are. I don't think they're anybody. Yeah, spam. I'm popular enough to have tons of Facebook spam. Bubble Man! Ow, frogs. And I feel bad for, you know who I feel bad? I feel bad for the Mega Man fans who do have this great love affair with Mega Man, like from when they were kids, because God, this game is, I was 5 when this game was released. I was probably like 7 when I first played it, and it blew my mind how hard it was. But, I mean, it's one of those games where it's super good, but man, oh man. And it's sort of like, it kind of says a lot about where game design has gone. Because what's the story of Mega Man 2? I don't know. Wily, 8 robots, whatever. There's some idea out there that can't fly. And I'm like, why? I mean, does it play good? Fine. Not every game has to be Bioshock Infinite. Not every game has to be Far Cry 3. Not every game has to be Half-Life 2. Not every game has to try and redefine what video games are with their narrative. And people don't get that. Like, you can just have a game be a game. There's still room for that. Now, that being said, there's still a lot of room for really well-told, really well-written stories. But not every game needs to be that. Like, your game has to have an identity. And a rich, developed story for Mega Man isn't one of them. Like, I feel like that's where they start getting in big trouble. Like, I love Mega Man 7. Mega Man 7's super good, but one of the things that I really don't like about it is that long-ass cutscene at the very beginning of it that lasts like 10 minutes, and it's unskippable. And it's like, I don't know who any of these people are anymore. I mean, I know who Eddie is, I know who Roll is, I know who Dr. Light is, I know who Rush is. Who are the rest of these people? Why do we have a new person? Like a new Mega Man type dude? That's not the answer either. Like, what's his name? Forte? Treble and Forte? The friggin' Poochie the dog of Mega Man? So terrible. So terrible. Dead, by the way. And then they remade him in the X series with Axel. Who cares about these characters? Like, nobody, they're not good characters. Like, we don't need a third thing for this. We already had kind of a lot with Mega Man and Proto Man, and then X and Zero. And we're just gonna add more and make it more complex. Heat Man, let's go. I don't get it. Like, maybe that is a thing. Maybe Mega Man does need a rich, deep narrative, but that does not mean making a whole ton of... I'm not using saw blades. It does not mean making a whole ton of new characters that nobody cares about. I mean, and that being said, I really liked Mega Man Command... Wow, that was bad. I really liked Mega Man Command Mission a lot. And that is all, like, new characters, but that game is also an RPG. It's fun if there's a ton of characters, and that game isn't canon, so who cares? It was fun, and it probably should be canon, because there's a lot of pretty cool characters in that. Like, screw Axel, Joker is awesome. They should probably do something with him. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Why am I not rush jetting over all of this? I don't know, but I already made it. No, I lied. I have not had any of this fruit juice. I'm actually really thirsty. Next, I gotta take a break after this next thing. Can I rush jet past this? I think I can. Oh, no, I don't rush jet over it. I use 3. Yeah. Screw block puzzles. They're stupid. Get out of here. Womp womp. Crash man, open that door. Crash man, open that door. Crash man, open that door. Cool. And I should probably just rush jet past all of this because this is crappy. Ah, crap. I hope I have enough. I don't have enough! Oh, that was game over. Crap. Continue. Why am I not using metal blades? I don't know, maybe for the next one of these I'll do Megaman X, because I can beat that game pretty quickly. I played Megaman X like last week, a week ago, or last week, 2 weeks ago, something like that, and made it through surprisingly quickly. Like, I think I beat that game in like 90 minutes, which, considering I haven't played that game in like 15 years, is pretty good. Remembered everybody's weakness and everything. I was amazed. Played Megaman 2 and it's like, or Megaman X2 and it's like, I don't remember anybody's weakness. What's going on? Figured it out. Did not find all the E-tanks. Did not get the Shoryuken. No. Yeah. Oh, block puzzles. The bane of Mega Man games. And these are the easy block puzzles too. The ones in Mega Man 3 suck. Oh, get out of here. Bad. Okay. Look at all that weapon ammo that I'm not gonna get. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Oh, get away from me. Oh, god damn it! Stop being near me. Attach. Through. Alright. So I guess I actually have to do this. I forgot that there just isn't enough room. The stupid timing. Oh, I forgot how stupid this timing was. Isn't it? No, it's if I come here, I do it. Should be. Should. Yeah, this works. This works. This gets it. Oh yeah, cheating. Watch me cheat through this game. There it is. Jump and shoot. Fireman is weak to bubbles. Dead. Now I'm gonna have some juice. I would really love a Mega Man X9 that wasn't terrible. But I feel like if they actually made a Mega Man X9, it would just be like what they did with Mega Man 9, where it's like fake Super Nintendo style, and I don't want that. I want something that's actually like... It would be like a modern game, but... Like I said earlier, ain't nobody at Capcom want to make a new Mega Man game. Nobody does. Wale. With his waggly eyebrows. Oh, 10:35. Well, it's getting late. Now, if you want to see something cool, that is not related to this, there's a video from MagFest like 2 years ago, where they had a dude playing Mega Man 2, and while he was playing, they had a live band doing all the music from what was actually going on. It was amazing. It was super cool. My only bummer was that he was so good at the game, like you never heard any of the boss themes, because you can beat all the bosses in like 2 seconds in this game. But yeah, man. Yo, get on. I am definitely going to MagFest this year. Like, so much good stuff happens at MagFest. I'm amazed. Like, I don't really want to go to Katsucon anymore because every year I go to Katsucon and I'm bored because there's not a whole lot to do outside of cosplaying at Katsucon at all. Like, the place is a palace. It is magnificent. But at the end of the day, it's still a hotel/resort. So if you're not going and, you know, getting your hair did, getting a massage, getting your nails done, getting your shit straight, smart. Yep, got it. All right. Usually I have a lot of problems with that part. But if you're not going to like, you know, really like take advantage of everything that's there, like there's so little that you actually get out of it. Because Katsucon isn't really a greatly well-run con. It's okay, and the cosplay competition is kind of, or not the cosplay competition, the masquerade is pretty interesting because they let you bring in so much weird crap, and they have that giant video wall that you can use that nobody else will let you use at any other con. Dragon! God, I remember thinking that this part was so hard as a kid. Like, could not get past it. I just fuck it up with the... Oh, crap! Oh. Fuck it up with the boomerang! Oh. I did not fuck it up with the boomerang like I should have. But yeah, it's like... so. But MagFest is at the same place. It's the Gaylord National in DC. And man, the stuff they got going on! Like... Yuzu Kuzuro was there last year. I just butchered his name, but the dude that made all the Streets of Rage music, amazing. He did a live set. I am so mad I didn't go. So mad. So mad. Like, I don't often get mad at my really big laziness for going to things. But man, I saw a video of that set. It was amazing. Like, you gotta get up on that stuff. Definitely going next year. Back to the blades. Not this guy up. Not that guy up. Okay. Not that guy. Sounds so good. But yeah, man, it's I really hate that anime cons have gotten so bad, but I love that there's alternatives. Like, I don't want to go to Katsucon anymore, but I will go to MagFest. I don't want to go to Anime Boston anymore. Oh, crap. Oh. Almost royally messed that up. Alright, got it. I don't want to go to anime boss anymore. But I love going to PAX. Oh my god, PAX. Oh my god, PAX. Holy crap. What a good time that was. I was so drunk. Let me get you down on something right now. The Giant Bomb / Harmonix party on Thursday. Oh my god. So good. One of the best parties I've ever been to. Open bar, like live sets, lots of people, lots of really fun people. I talked with Jeff Green in a Kappa costume. I don't even know why. Don't even know why. But he was in it. Oh crap, what am I doing? I need to farm for energy. Because I need Rush Jet to get across this stuff. That should be enough. We go! He should be dead. Get that E-Tank! Yeah. Let's go back to Bubba's. But amazing. Just hung out with the Harmonix dudes all night. Those are some really good dudes. Hung out with the Giant Bomb guys. Didn't pay a cent for any alcohol that I drank. It was an amazing time. Oh wait, this is the puzzle, right? Okay. I'll get this stuff, but I'm gonna have to farm more later. I probably shouldn't have done that life. Or the C-Tank. This is a waste of time. What am I doing? But yeah, amazing party. Amazing party. Oh no, we can just do it. Right. We can use Woodman's thing to farm for more energy. And I need all of Crashman's energy up because you can't beat this boss without Crashman's level or thing, and it's really stupid. I hate this. Like this next boss coming up feels like all the stuff in Megaman 3, where they're just like laughing at you as you're doing it because it's so stupid. Use 3, cross here. Oh, crap! I missed it. Ow, that was dumb. There we go. But PAX was an amazing time. Like midday Saturday on PAX was the most tired I've been in years. I was so exhausted, and we were only halfway done with the whole con. I must be getting old because, man, like oh no, it's this one. I couldn't hang. This is the first time I actively thought I couldn't hang at like a con. Usually I go to cons and I'm bored. This con I had so much to do, so much to see. Oh man, PAX is so good. PAX is so good. PAX makes me want to go to PAX East, or PAX Prime rather. But I'm already going to DragonCon, so. That's fine. That's easy. That's easy. Like Sunday morning. Why do I hate this level? I don't even remember. Oh, it's because of the stupid boss. Right. I hate this level. The boss in it is so dumb. Fish! Wow, that was dumb. That was not smart. That was sub-intelligent. Oh, I remember why I hate this level. Because it's got some stupid, like, Minesweeper, or not Minesweeper. So I'll show you there's a part of this level that I hate. And it's coming up. Fish! Fish! Oh, no fish, no fish that time. It's this part right here. This is some TI-83 get through the spikes bullshit. I hate this part so much. Alright, first time. Nice. Usually, I die on that many times. I hate spikes. I hate them so much. Metal blades. Stop it. Yeah, we're good. Oh no, this is Guts Tank. Guts Tank ain't shit. Guts Tank ain't shit. Oh right, that's the wrong thing. So, the reason why I hate the level is because of the spikes, and only because of the spikes. Get through it the first time, it's easy. This is the boss that I hate. Stupid puzzle boss. That is one thing that I'm... Well, yeah. After this game, there's no puzzle bosses, I don't think. Pretty sure. How many E-times did I do? Go away, man. I always like the designs in that. It's a really good enemy. So let's see. This is the one that has the holes in the floor. See, I don't even know if this is an actual trap. I think this might just be the developers messing with you. But I don't take chances. Oh god. Go! I will get that E-tank. I need to refill these guys. Come on. Oh, you know what? I just realized I don't have any 3. I can't get that. Alright, moving on. Narrow hallway with nothing in it. Oh, crap! Oh, this is no good! Oh, right. I remember this part now. I remember. Oh, that was no good. No blades. Metal blades! Can you get that? Great. No, don't drop. Don't drop. Grab it. Ah. Oh, I'm so used to going really fast. I need to slow down. This level's balls. It ain't the dog's balls. It's just balls. I never understood why the dog's balls was a positive thing. Slang. Great, thanks. Alright. Drop. Jump. Jump. And cross. Very good. I did it again. Stop doing that. Kill that guy. And jump. Now refight to the next level. So this should be good. And that's the end of... Oh no, there's one more. Which... Do I have enough? No, I don't! God damn. Normally I would use Rush Jet for this, but I don't have any Rush Jet. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay. We in there. We in there. No. Okay. How many lives do I have? None. Great. Awesome. Fantastic. This is gonna suck. I have plenty of that. Okay. I hate this boss so much. It's so stupid. So stupid. So you have to use Crashman's weapon here. Because Crashman's weapon is literally the only thing that works. And you only have like 6 shots with Crashman? Crap. Oh no, I can skip it. So if you waste one or you miss, you... Wait, what? Oh no! Don't tell me! I can't... Oh, screw this level. Screw this level so much. It's so stupid. I hate this level. Oh, now I gotta start over. Oh, stupid level. I hate this level. I hate it so much. It's the worst level in the game. Jumping puzzles. Ruin the genre. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Jump, jump, jump. Okay, so... Oh! Alright, there's a hole there. So now that I have all my stuff back, this should be easier. All my stuff back and I'm not rushing. It's really weird when video games do a pretty good job of telling you that you need to go as quickly as possible, and then all of a sudden just bring it way down. Just like, cool out. You're gonna need to take your time. And they took away my E-tanks, right? I'm gonna go get that E-tank. What a jerk. Sure. Alright. What a jerk. Jump, 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 jump. Little blades. I don't really need to kill these guys. I don't know really why I'm bothering, but whatever. Whatever, it's fine. Moving on. And go. And jump. And jump. And jump. Okay. Yeah, see, now it's like I have to concentrate, so I have nothing interesting to say. Talking while playing is hard. It's the name of the show. It's true. That's why I named it that. Wouldn't have named it otherwise. Ow. Alright. Ow! Jump. Jump. Let's get out. Jump and shoot! Get out. Okay. And I will use Rush Jet this time, because that will make this much easier. Rush Jet, or whatever this thing is. Proto Rush Jet. I'll take that. No. Oh. Still leave. I think that was a draw. That's fine. He can be. It's cool. Sniper Joe, you're not so bad. Alright, let's try this again. One, oh, that's wrong. One, up. Oh, god damn it. I hate this so much. Alright. Get off. That's one. That should still hit. Yep. Don't fall down. Here. 3. Switch to 3 to get out. Shot, actually. Oh, you see that? Pro moves. Nice. That level sucks. That level's no good. It's a strong babe. And that uses up everything. That's why it's the puzzle box. Alright, refights. Start on the left, because the left ones are the hard ones. I say put hard in quotation marks, because they're not really that hard. Dead. Take the energy. Woodman. No, why did it... Fine, whatever. It's fine. It's good. It's fine. We're good. It's fine. Metal blades! I don't know why I always have trouble jumping over that. It looks like I shouldn't be able to jump over it, that's why. That's probably why. I'm not gonna die of one. God damn it. Alright. So those are the weird gimmicky ones. Everybody else is easy. Metal blades! Crap. Oh, crap. Oh. I'm still at a crash stopper. Crap. Metal blades! Nope, that doesn't work. Oh, no. Yeah, this might be alright. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, it didn't give me the energy. Oops, it's not. Fine. It's like, okay, sure, whatever. What is he weak to? Oh, cool. Alright. Stop jumping. Alright. And I forget who's last. Metal blades! Metal blades! Always metal blades! Full health. Going into Wily. Wily is actually kind of tough. I know how to beat him. Use metal blades! Oh. And then... Quick Stopper... Right? Oh no. But I'm still out of... Right. It's not Quick Stopper, but it'll do. I think. We'll see. Do I have any tank? Use it. Alright, Wily down. Usually you want to use Crash Man's thing on him, but I used all that up on the stupid boss on the last level, so whatever. Final boss. Mercury bubbles! This boss theme is definitely the best boss theme that there ever was. In Mega Man, anyway. Oh, don't hit him! No, no, no. Okay, we're good. We're good. Alright. Ow! Got him. Game, as Raul Julia once said, game over! And while I was playing video games all the time. So that's how you beat Mega Man 2. It's not very hard once you know what you're doing, but I don't know, going the critical path in this game is still really fun, and I think that's the most important thing about a Mega Man game. If you go the critical path, or you go a path that you know, and then, or you have a starting point that, you know, might not be the same for everybody, you can still go through it and have a lot of fun. Mega Man 3 doesn't do that, Mega Man 4 doesn't do that, Mega Man 5 kinda does it, Mega Man 6 doesn't do that. It doesn't really come back again until Mega Man 7. Mega Man 7 you can do that again. Mega Man 7, even though it's a bit of a collectathon, but not as much, it's not like Mega Man 5 where you have to find all the Mega Man letters in order to get beat, which is completely useless except for the end boss. You act like the things that you're collecting aren't so out of the way that it makes you feel like you're always hunting for stuff, and it's not so obvious that there's no thrill in finding it. That's why it excels, but even more than that, you can not get any of that secret stuff in Mega Man 7 and still have a great time with it. That's really important. And a Mega Man game hasn't really done that in a long time, and they need to get back to that in order to bring it back to what everybody likes. I mean, I'm sort of surprised that Mega Man, the PSP one, the remake that they did of Mega Man 1, which looked really good, didn't do better. But at the same time, it's still just Mega Man 1. That game is, almost 27 years. It's 4 years old, or 4 years younger than me, so it's 25 years old. It's 25 years old. It's 25 years old. 25th anniversary of Mega Man. That game is mad old. It's mad old. But, you know, it can't be that we're so far removed from those days of, you know, gaming where people just don't know anymore. It's like, that doesn't make any sense. Somebody's got to have that stuff, that knowledge in them, locked away, only to be released in the new current generation of consoles. Or I guess the next generation of consoles, because if you're still making games with the 360 or the PS3, you're done. Man, I feel bad for some of these guys that are coming out in the next few weeks. Like, I really like Insomniac games, but Fuse, holy crap. You couldn't have picked a worse time. Anyway, so that's Mega Man 2. everybody should play it, because it's really fun. And I think it's sort of the pinnacle of what Mega Man needs to be. It's simple, it's got hard parts in it, but the hard parts aren't so hard, and it's not like you beat that hard part and then you get to another hard part. It's just, it flows. It's got a great flow. That being said, talking while playing is live. Talking while playing is hard. I'm out. I gotta close this emulator. I gotta, oh, how do I get a...